Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another TPX Reviews. Today's review is the continuation of the Outlaw Energy series. Today's review is the Fruit Punch flavor. It's all brought to you by exclusiveenergy.com. Well, you just add Exclusive Energy. And yeah, let's see how good their Fruit Punch is. It's probably going to fail miserably against the other Fruit Punches that I've had in my life. Now, Fruit Punch is, like I said, a very tricky flavor because sometimes you'll get certain Fruit Punches that are just super close to Kool-Aid or Hawaiian Punch. Other ones, basically Vegas Fuel is still my favorite Fruit Punch, and Rockstar Fruit Punch is not. So, let's see how this fits into the timeline. So yeah, quick overview of the can, as always. We got a black tab, a silver top. We have all the orange, or reddish orange labeling up here. Yeah, it's mostly reddish orange. It's blood orange. I don't know. Quick look at the can, the design. It's got that paisley color or whatever. I'm not sure what to call it exactly. But, yep, there you go. Same as always. Scan through the can real quick. Got the barcode. Got the nutrition facts. It's got 10 grams of sugar, which I thought these had 0. Fruit Punch flavor. Cool. Alright, there you are. Crack it open. See what it smells like. Ooh, okay, so this Fruit Punch almost smelled like Vegas Fuel. But it's got more of kind of like a Swedish fish Fruit Punch smell. This kind of reminds me of Fruit Punch like Vegas Fuel. Kind of like Kool-Aid or Hawaiian Punch. It's very close to gummies. Very close to gummy candy. Welch's Fruit Snacks or Swedish Fish or Fruit Punch. I think they have Hawaiian Punch Fruit Snacks, to be honest with you. It smells very inviting. Very inviting. This might be the one that knocks it out of the park for me. Yeah, it definitely smells promising. The other two, Passion Fruit and Peach Mango, I don't know about those. This one might actually be the winner. I mean, just the smell alone, the Fruit Punch just smells really good. Pour it out and see what we are dealing with here. Yes, it's clear, but you know what? In the past, I've reviewed drinks that were clear for like the longest time, and I poured one random one out, and they came out with a color, whether it be an older model or whatever, and it just happened to have color that they had just recently taken out of the new drinks. So there you go. There's your really pretty side-by-side. Yeah, Outlaw. Cool. It's like Red Dead Redemption drinks. Cool. That's pretty much... That's the thumbnail for you. Looks clean enough for me. Let's try it out. See how good the Fruit Punch ends up being. Yeah. It's not bad. Kind of really does taste like Vegas Fuel. Maybe a little less candy-ish at the end. What's funny is that Vegas Fuel is actually, it's the best Fruit Punch I've ever had, but still not quite my favorite energy drink of all time. Like, Fruit Punch drinks in general just kind of don't really do it for me. And to a degree, I don't even like Vegas Fuel that much, but it's the best fruit punch I've had. You know what I mean? It's kind of not, it just doesn't have weird aftertastes. This kind of tastes like fruit punch seltzer water, which I know someone who would love. A little bit stronger though. Not totally like seltzer water. It's got a little bit more to it, you know. It's got a lot more. It's got that sugar. It's got that substance to it. But I feel like I've had a fruit punch seltzer water that was similar. So, it's more on the side of soda though. It's more of a fruit punchy soda. It's like Hawaiian Punch. It's good. I'd say that even though I'm not the biggest fan of fruit punch, I gotta say that that is the best of the Outlaw, in my personal opinion. It just doesn't have anything funky going on with it. Maybe a slight weird aftertaste that's a little bit on the bitter side. Might be a little bit healthy tasting, you know, towards the end. It just kind of finishes off as a little. It's not 100% like candy delicious all the way through, but it is a basic version of what I'd expect, specifically in terms of just the fruit punches and how they go. I like this more than Rockstar's fruit punch, so that says a lot. This is closer to a less sugar version of Hawaiian Punch, and it's obvious, but it's carbonated. That's a juice. This is a carbonated version of Hawaiian Punch, pretty much. Like if they made a soda, or they carbonated the hell out of Hawaiian Punch, and they just added salsa water to Hawaiian Punch. I actually feel like that's what they did, to be totally honest with you. No food coloring though, so it's not completely a direct that. So that's good. But yeah, it's tasty. It's probably it might be like 4th or 5th place for fruit punches for me. It's really not bad, and there's a lot of fruit punches, so that's kind of saying a lot actually. Like I said, it's got that Swedish fish, that fruit punch candy taste, just like its smell, but it just, for some reason, yeah, it's got that little bit of healthy herbal taste to the back of it. Just a small little pet peeve at the back right there, a little complaint. But otherwise, yeah, that's about it really. It's a pretty simplistic fruit punch. Otherwise, tastes like how you'd expect. It's not the fruit punch flavor you want to focus on. It's how it's presented. So, because they all generally come close to tasting the same, and it gets kind of hard for me to review things and say things that are new. I'm kind of already out of gas, really. I have nothing else to go on about, really, because it's so simplistically predictable and not original. But it does make up for that with its own type of recipe and carbonation level, and it's not too bad on the spectrum of fruit punches. So I'm just glad that it came out like Hawaiian Punch. And it's close to Vegas Fuel. That's just all I could ask for. So with that being said, this wraps up the review with the score of, to be fair, I'm gonna give this one a 9 of 4 out of 5, and then for my personal, I think I can give it a 9.5. So it's pretty, I think that's generous, and that's actually really generous. It should be a 9, but I don't want to be like, I want to be different than what I think the world will feel. It's a pretty decent fruit punch, and I feel like that's fair. People love fruit punch more than me, and I want to give that, that I don't want to be too negative. So I want to give myself an extra point there and kick it up a notch, say 9.5. So otherwise, like on a normal day, probably just a 9. I do agree with everybody else. But that's it. I don't feel like 8.5 is nice. It's not too, yeah, hell with that. So that's basically it, guys. Thanks for just staring at a can and glass for a while and listening to me. Sorry. Just felt like saying that because I really haven't moved anything. So my bad. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna keep this short. But thank you very much to Exclusive Energy, or exclusiveenergy.com. Check out his website and get your hands on the Outlaw series. Quick little break. After this, I'm going to be doing a quick review. I'm going to throw in there, and then I'm going to continue with the rest of the flavors. Now, depends if you want to call them flavors or not, but they're there, and I'll review them. So yeah, stay tuned, and you'll see something following this video almost immediately. So yeah, thanks for watching. TPX reviews for Outlaw Energy Fruit Punch, and yeah, thanks for the that's the last of the regular flavors, if you want to call them, you know, the last of the original, and you'll see what I mean when I come back with Outlaw. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and TPX reviews Fruit Punch. Peace.